out of spare parts, one more failure, and we're finished. Well, sucks for you, doesn't it?
I want to play a game with you.
Well, hello there, and welcome once again to Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, where we are once again in the thick of it. In Dark Ether! Isn't that fun? Unfortunately, until I get the Dark Suit, it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game, to say the least. Well, not so much here. That helps a little bit. Besides, I'll have to follow this creature anyway. This wonderful little Lightbringer. Thank you, Lightbringer. Really appreciate it. Looks like a creature made out of pure crystals. It's pretty cool, you have to admit. Funny how they just happen to go back and forth. They never want to go anywhere else. I guess that's convenient for me, isn't it? Alrighty then. Got the stuff? Got the stuff, man? Come on, I need the stuff. Alright, it's the R button. That's how you get into it. Ah, interesting. Fascinating. Ah, the warm comfort of a bubble. There's something I could call it, but I'm not going to. I don't feel like it. You know what? Hope you don't mind. This is more of a convenient thing. It's not to say I think I'll lose or anything, but I'll probably be fine. Hello, Space Jump. Spaceman. You have something that belongs to me, and I want it back. Jump Guardian, Space Jump powered warrior ring, powerful metamorph with enhanced jumping abilities, able to generate energy shock waves and force fields. Yeah, and it's mine he's using. Sick freak. And when they're jumping, when he's jumping, you can't hurt him either. And later on in the fight, if I remember correctly, he starts spamming the hell out of it. Oh, whoops, did not time that correctly. But I have plenty of time to practice, don't I? Maybe by the time I get into this fight, which should be pretty soon, because he's not that tough. Hey! Crap. Hit the crystal there, I did. Probably should not do that. Why did I do that? I clearly saw him jumping. Ah, at least he missed too. Uh-oh. Don't let me out, don't catch me outside of me bubble. This bubble is all I have. It is my home. You can't take me out of my home. Hey, quit doing that. Leave me alone. Just want to live in peace inside my bubble. Why can't you let me live inside my bubble? Oh, great, he's instantaneously doing it too. Did you see that? That happened in an instant. He didn't even have to charge it. He's gonna start spamming it. Yeah, see? I guess the one downside is that he can't do it as far. He can't switch his height elevation, but he can do it really fast. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. He's gonna start spamming it. What a coward. Well, luckily he can't do it constantly, because otherwise that would just be completely unfair. But he can use it enough to be a royal pain in the arse. But just stand still, buddy. There you go. You freak. Now you've got something that belongs to me. I want it back. Jump Guardian defeated. The music even starts playing. The one that was whistling. I have the boots. Space jump acquired. With gusto. I didn't even need these. I mean, seriously. I took little enough damage that really wasn't necessary. Oh well, it's fine. Now I can go places where I never could before. Yeah, did you notice? Did you know that? When you shoot these things, they temporarily drop energy barriers. Pretty cool, isn't it? Unfortunately, this just takes me back here. I'm not sure I need to do that just yet. Uh-oh. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Into the safety of the bubble. Oh, warmth and comfort. Okay. Let's see if looking over here does anything. Nope, it doesn't really. It's still stuck at 60 frames per second. I figured holding down the holding down the holding down the button that turns frame limiting off, I figured that might help. But nope, doesn't appear to be. Sorry for being tongue-tied. Okay, that was pointless. I could have just gone straight here. Luckily these, you don't have to worry about these running out, you just have to keep shooting them. Simple, right? Actually, just realized something. Break these things. Right, the inglet. Maybe they'll drop health. Or maybe they won't. Who knows? Anything's possible with inglets. Ooh, that one did drop health. Excellent. See if I can... Oh, nope, that made it worse. Sorry about that. I temporarily knocked it back a notch. Forget it. Forget it. I just have to deal with the little black bars around the side because it's not perfectly maxed out. Because the bar is still visible on the top. You know, the top of the window. It's not making it completely full screen. But then again, I didn't want it to be full screen. It is pretty convenient that they don't require 5 missiles anymore. I think it was only the first 3 Metroid games that required 5 to take down a missile door. I don't see the point of it. I mean, I guess to make you conserve more missiles, but the whole point is to just require missiles to begin with. Yeah, you need 3 keys for this. Security system initiated. All locks are active. 3 keys are required to access the temple. They are scattered throughout the dark Argon wastes. Argon. I'm going to call it Argon. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to call it Argon. Because Argon sounds cooler than Agon or Agon. No, wait. Forget it. Dark Temple Key acquired. Well, that was easy. 1/3 of the way there already. Wow, I love how it gives you an achievement just for getting one of them. On the plus side, once I go down there and I beat the creature that lurks within, I will get the dark suit. It won't completely eliminate the damage I take from this world, but it will reduce it substantially. You see the rate in which I am currently gaining health? That becomes the rate in which you lose health once you gain the dark suit, so it becomes balanced out. Very much so. And I can't wait. Frick. This is unfortunate. Maybe I should change one of the buttons. Because right now I basically have the fast forward button, the option to disable... The option to disable frame limits to fast forward it potentially. I have that to the same as opening the map, which is tab. This is bad. Speaking of maps, I might want to check this out. Judgment Pit. Although I could have sworn there was a beam in here that I wanted. Perhaps not. Perhaps I was confused. Oh boy. This is going to become quite a nuisance. Crap, there's no way in through there either. Well, obviously. I just realized how stupid that seems. Obviously you can't go through that way, because if you could, then you could just bypass the boss fight entirely and get to the... Yeah, of course. The the energy. That's where the energy is, that door right there. And obviously you gotta go through there, because if you could go through there or there, then that wouldn't make any sense now, would it? Alright, hang tight real quick. So the good news is I actually did map it and I didn't even remember it. I did in fact map it to B. However, the bad news is that I have no idea where to go. I think I probably have to go back. Maybe it looped around because I was actually supposed to go back into the light world for some reason. Right, now I remember. My bad. My bad, you were supposed to leave here for now. You go into a space pirate base and then they give you the means in which to come back in a different area. An area that you can actually access, if that makes any sense. No, no, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare crap out on me. It's very rude to crap out on people. Or crap on people. I don't know which one it is. Probably both. Look at those sick freaks. Oozing all over the place. They gotta be ashamed of themselves. Here you go, buddy. Thanks for the contribution, I suppose. Thanks for the energy, you dummies. Dang it. There we go. That's more like it. Funny how I ended up dropping it more closer to the... crap. Dang it. Well, that's not funny anymore. Please, get me to Sanctuary. I need the precious Sanctuary. See, it helps a little bit, but it doesn't really help that much because it doesn't really elevate the frame rate all that much. It's like 68 rather than 59 to 60. Yeah, it doesn't help that much. Helps a little bit. It makes it ever so slightly faster, but it's not really a big help. Luckily, I've got these things to make it ever so faster still. No, you don't. Well, at least this one is going to run out. Unless I were to gain the dark beam and then shoot it at it. But that would just be stupid. What the? Okay. The one benefit of doing that would just be to attract Ing. And then if you had the light beam, you could then charge it up with light and then kill them instantly when they touch it. That is a legitimate strategy. Of course, if you get the Annihilator beam way later in the game, you also gain the ability to basically turn it into both. Because then, like the light beam, it destroys them instantly, and like the dark beam, it attracts them. It's like the duality of light and darkness. I need to remember, it's B. As in, be fast. Gotta be fast. Gotta be faster, 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 faster. Not go fast, you gotta be fast. Ah, yes. Look at that. That did have an effect. That's what you're supposed to do. Freaking space pirates. Who's here to ruin my fun? Ruining my picnics? And if I don't hurry and kill them, then the Ing will probably try to possess them. And that would be very inconvenient for me. Very inconvenient indeed. Gotta be ashamed of themselves. Ah, Light of Ether. Fortunately, I do not have time to read it. Solar Dynamo online. Dimensional portal system energized. Awesome. What do we have here? See, what did I tell you? Well, you wouldn't know because this is from another video, but for some reason my numbers always steer towards 69. It's like the universe is making some kind of cosmic joke at my expense. Object scan complete. Target is in a state of dimensional flux, unable to completely scan bomb slot target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension, or on the surface of dark ether. Then why was I able to interact with it completely in dark ether? If it's 50-50, then shouldn't it either be impossible for both or possible for both? It's hurting my brain. Quit hurting my brain! My precious brain! Just give me missile tanks instead. I will gladly accept a missile tank. Woohoo! Missile expansion acquired! Maximum missile carrying capacity increased by 5. Now we're talking. Right, I already took a snapshot of him. Screw him. I can die. Wonder if that's gonna bite me later. Look at that. You gotta love the little details like that. With the sand washing off her face. I don't know why I'm doing that intentionally, I just find it amusing. Having trouble seeing there, Samus, huh? Hope you enjoyed your sand bath. Energy fully replenished. Now we could probably do something here. Don't mind if I do. What the? Oh. That's how you get up there, huh? Awesome. That was pointless. I mean, I guess now that it's a two-way entry path, I guess there is a point to it, but I don't feel like seeing the point in this. I think I know where I have to go, too. I have to go where I found the space jump, because now there's an area that required the space jump that I can go into. Isn't that delightful? That area that I kept stupidly trying to bomb jump my way into. Cheaply. Well, probably not completely stupidly, because it could probably have been done, but by people much better than me. It's the area, isn't it? I think it is. Awesome. Alrighty then, let's do it. I still find it weird that the map lags big time. I guess I should just be happy that isn't actually happening in the game itself. The game itself is pretty much perfect right now. 60 frames per second. Well, you know, 59 to 60 frames per second. That's basically a frame pacing thing. So it's not perfect. It's probably being pushed to its limit, at least my CPU is. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold on, I just realized something. There's actually another thing that I could do to prevent this. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, supposedly those options, they're automatically shut off to prevent it from interfering with the scan visor, but that never seems to happen. It seems to work just fine. And look, suddenly it's working even better. Actually, this would probably make the fast forwarding more effective too. Oh, that's real nice. Hey, little guy. Don't mind if I kill you. They disappear into thin air. It's weird. Look at them spewing their poison out because they're panicking. Just because you're in a panic is no excuse to be rude. So quit doing that, you sicko. Don't mind if I do. Power cannot be restored to unit. What are you talking about? Move to the open position. And this is what I was supposed to do all along. Good thing I knew that. Oh, right. That's where you scan lore. It's one of those things where once you scan it once, it's apparently dead forever. Which is still a very inefficient way of preserving your information, that it self-destructs whenever someone scans it. To prevent it from getting into the wrong hands like the Space Pirates? I guess, but I mean, if someone scanned it, that means they already got it. If a Space Pirate already got it once, then does it matter if you self-destruct? Oh boy. Hello, friend. I think Yeah, it's one charge beam and one missile. That's all it takes. So I just fire... Okay, not quite. For the most part, I can just fire a charge beam and then follow it up with a missile. At least that's what it's looking like. Come on, you freaks. There you go. It just has to be fully charged. Excellent. Uh-oh. Those ones might just prove to be a problem. That wasn't what I meant to do. Vigilance class turret manned defense system. Fires powerful energy blast. Use rapid movement and cover to avoid damage. Okay, I can still shoot, affect them with whatever. They probably just have more health than normal. Yep. As you can see, one charge, it's going to take a lot more than one charge shot and one missile this time. We'll take one charge shot and 3 missiles. Oh no. That's so horrific. Alright, that's cool. Crude but efficient device designed to harness wind power. Components are of space pirate design. Cute. Ah, how adorable. They're trying to do wind turbine. It almost looks like a wind turbine combined with solar paneling. Because the material looks like it's made out of a solar panel. Okay. Whoever floats your boat, pal. Right. This is where I need to go. Oh, look at that. You can just charge it for a split second and still get sort of a charge shot. Oh. I see. Am I incapable of going any further? Unless... Can I do it? Yes, we can! I'm gonna use that for my own purposes. I remember this. This is a contrived way to get you underneath them. So you can sneak around unseen. Because the space pirates aren't smart enough to look down. It's a rare opportunity to see the space pirates acting normally. Even though they're all running into dark ether like idiots. I'm sure I'll find a lot of dark pirates when I get on the other side. Because they're idiots. Uh-oh. They spotted me. Uh-oh, they spotted me! How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, sir? Why don't you back up? Yeah, I can't go into that one. Of course, I can energize it with their weapon. I don't need the light beam just yet. Of course, if you did have the light... No, wait. You need the dark beam. Right. You need the light beam to get back into the light world. Hey, buddy. How's it going, friend? The 1-2 punch. Never fails, baby. Huh. Weird. Don't you think that was a little bit overkill? Being both a light beam and being locked? You just have one or the other? Just saying. Couldn't it have been just a locked regular door? I remember this. It's you, Dark Samus. Ooh, we get to fight her. Which means this is going to go on for a little bit longer than normal. Or not. I have no idea how this goes. Oh, okay, here we go. That isn't how I get in there. That's just how I get past the blast door. If I run into Dark Samus before this is over, I'm definitely gonna fight her before the video's over. Otherwise, I'll just do it in the next video. Depends on how fast I am about running into her. Because that's a pretty awesome fight, and I don't want to miss it. Come on. I probably could have skipped that, but I don't want to. I don't wanna. Oh boy. Crap. Yeah, doing this fast is no way to do it. For several reasons. Okay, they're completely indestructible. That's great. Metroid subject has severe blast wounds from space pirate weaponry. They wanted it alive after they were finished with it. Okay then. Target practice, clearly. One of them was an idiot. If I remember correctly, in Prime 1, they mentioned a space pirate using one for target practice. Hello. There we go. Well, look at that. They're trying to kill me. Aw, isn't that adorable? Go to hell. What the? This looks familiar. Looks like the device used for the planetary energy, doesn't it? Oh look, I can fast forward it a little bit. Isn't that nice? Thank heaven for small favors, huh? Even if it is just a small favor. Right, you gotta do this puzzle first. So it'll be in the next video. That's fine. Now you got something to look forward to. Cliffhanger, baby, cliffhanger. That's what gets you excited for the next one. And hopefully having you watch more. Anyone who actually bothered watching this long, anyway. Well, now you have an incentive to watch the next one. You get to watch me fight Dark Samus. I know. Try to contain your excitement. I can just tell you're at the edge of your seat here. Very fascinating. Obviously, you want to get to that door, so you scan this. Oh, please activate the control panel. Low rations after being caught configuring the power storage racks for amusement purposes. Agility training is to occur only in sanctioned training areas. That's fascinating. Okay, where's the control system? Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication session. Metroid Unit refused command and terminated one of its handlers before it was subdued. Weirdo. Enter report. Released a Metroid for target practice. Yeah, there it is. The Metroid then assaulted 686. He should be regaining brain functions in a cycle. Oh, it was Metroid Prime 2 that happened in. Whoops, my bad. Oh, right. There's the control panel. Metroids. Mass breeding of Metroids underway. We will meet command's quota within a cycle. Recommended expansion of existing facility before a critical Metroid level is reached. Since when are space pirates smart? Maintenance report. Energy containment field generators have failed 3 times. I fear for our safety. We're out of spare parts. One more failure and we're finished. Well, sucks for you, doesn't it? Security system bypass. Power harnessing system online. Processing racks moved to position 1. Extreme caution recommended. Indeed. It's just a puzzle from here. Isn't it amazing? Such an amazing little puzzle. Let's try to make sure that we at least get adjacent to Dark Samus before this is over. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, come on, come on, come on. Wait, nope. Do that. So you just drop that one down a peg. Oh. I see. Let's scan these 2 friggin' things. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. It didn't do it any more than it needed to. Come on. Freaking hell. I want to scan this. This! Come on, the red thing. Come on. Now you won't let me scan it. Okay, here we go. Excellent. That's what you gotta do. I think you can see where I'm going with there. 3 Metroids have been stolen. All on-duty units have been questioned. Whereabouts of Metroids unknown, doubling security in Metroid areas until further notice. I'm guessing Dark Samus stole them. For some reason. Okay, I was hoping it would crash, that would just suck. Oh, I see now! That moves them up and down, and we don't have to reset them. Clever. Clever girl. Unfortunately, this is where it ends. But trust me, you're going to want to see the next one, because it's time to do battle with Dark Samus. But that's a story for another time, isn't it? In the meantime, that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like puzzles, and I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and very pleasant day. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.